Happy Halloween, everyone. The Cleveland Browns won the game tonight. We're now 3-5, and the Bengals are right now 4-4. And honestly, dude, I can't really ask any more from the Browns. You go out there on Halloween night, home crowd, pretty good showing for a 2-5 team. But it is a rival game. It is really a win-or-go-home game mathematically. You go 2-6, you're still in it mathematically. But let's be honest here, you pretty much aren't. I mean, you would probably need like the Jets-Browns luck to win that one. It's not going to happen. Probably 1 in 1,000. So at the end of the day, we won to keep the season alive. And the reason why, you're 3-5, it's not really anything too great. But you have to understand, you already beat Pittsburgh by a pretty sizable margin. You beat the Bengals by a pretty sizable margin. And you lost to the Bengals by, 3 points, 2 points? Really whoop-de-doo. It was a great game, and we didn't even have Watson. So the fight that the Browns had this year, besides the Patriots game, is just awesome. I can't ask for anything more from a Browns fan. Like we said, we go into the season without really any serious expectations. You have expectations to win. That's what the National Football League is. You go out there, you want to win. I don't care if your quarterback's Deshaun Kaiser, Johnny Manziel, or even Matt Kennedy. You go out there, you're there to win the game, right? I don't care if you're even 0-15, okay? You should still go out there and try to win the game, right? It's for pride, for the city. I'm not really a big fan of tanking, okay? If there is like an Andrew Luck out there, whatever. But anyway, dude, it's like at the end of the day, we took care of business. And I could not ask for a better game. It was a phenomenal game. Even for a banged up team. I understand they had no Jamar Chase, but we had no Denzel Ward. We pretty much had one of the top 5 guards in the league, Wyatt Teller, out for the game. So that was a huge blow for our interior linemen. And just in general, I would just say, again, what a game. We can't get too cocky about it. We're still in 3rd place in the division. But the Bengals, they go 0-3 in the division. That is something of concern. Yes, they are 4-3. Yes, they are in 2nd place. Yes, they are very much in the wild card / even division, of course, contention. But going 0-3 in your division is going to probably cause some tiebreakers down the road. And just in general, I feel like the Cleveland Browns going 2-1 in division is huge. I really don't know what to say from here. Just great job to Nick Chubb. Really proven to be a top 5 running back in the league. Really should be top 3 on everyone's list, but the lowest he should be is 5 on your list. He is just an amazing person. I really love him for the culture, for the team. Locked up for 4+-ish years. Really love to see him locked up on this team for a contract. Him and Denzel Ward and Garrett. It's just awesome to see that, and a quarterback for franchise, and Deshaun Watson. And really, I think what gets us over the top is that Amari Cooper. You have to understand Amari Cooper is someone who, when he plays his best game, he is top 15 in the league. And the reason why I say that is because the way he runs routes, the hands, and the most underrated part of him is he has only missed 1 game in 3 years. He is not a very injury person, or you would say injury prone for English. He's not a real injury-prone person, and that's just priceless. When you have someone that plays that well with the routes, the hands, and he doesn't get hurt. He's reliable. Amari Cooper is a legit number 1 receiver, and the Browns have not had that since Josh Gordon back in 2012. I absolutely love it. And at the end of the day, $20 million, that's what he's worth. Mike Williams is getting $20 million. Christian Kirk is getting $20 million plus. So at the end of the day, $20 million is a new minimum. So 3 more years, including this year, he's on our team for 3 years. We'll take it. And Peoples-Jones emerging, getting a Njoku in there. I don't mind this team at all. We're 3-5. We choked versus the Jets. We kind of choked versus the Chargers. We were right there to win the game. The Ravens, I would say that was even a choke. Cooper scored to win the game, but it was PI. I mean, we were just in so many games this year, and we have Jacoby Brissett as our quarterback. Like, you bring back Deshaun Watson, I'm telling you guys, like, you can't get cocky, you can't say, like, we should be better and stuff. But we were in a lot of games this year besides the Patriots, and, you can't ask for anything more. The team was in these games, you go out there and compete. I am just thrilled to be a fan right now. And at the end of the day, we're going to have a fun end of the season, I think. Unless, we're coming to a bye now, okay? Right now, we're 3-5. And Pittsburgh at 2-6 is not looking great. Okay, so Pittsburgh probably is eliminated unless they get their shit. 2-6 to the playoffs would be one of the best stories in NFL history. But at the end of the day, 3-5, it keeps us in it. Now we have a bye week, which is huge to get injuries back. Wyatt Teller, Denzel Ward, he'll definitely be back from that concussion protocol 2 weeks ago against the Patriots. You bring back Wyatt Teller, you bring back Njoku, pretty much going to be a full panel team besides maybe a few injuries, whatever. I think the biggest thing is I really wish that we signed Ndamukong Suh. We really have some salary cap, I think plus or minus 20s in the mill. I think we're going to roll that over until next year, which, I have no problem with. You save that salary cap for next year. There is a thing called rollover. And, we're saving that salary cap for next year, which is okay because that's when Watson's back. That's when we're, like, more legit and stuff for a playoff push. But I really would have loved to see someone in the interior because I love what Clowney and Garrett does. Hell, I even love what the rest of the defense is doing, right? But the defensive tackles for us have done literally nothing, like C- at best. And I want to see that DT interior get better. If not, that is our ceiling for our defense. Everything else is pretty damn good. Besides that, though, I really just think we then play the Dolphins, the Bucs, and the Bills, okay, to end the, I'm pretty sure, I'm going to pull up the schedule right now and all that stuff. Let me pull up here Brown's schedule here. So I believe it's that three in order. Dolphins, okay. So we have Dolphins, Bills, Bucs. So it's actually Dolphins, Bills, then Bucs. But the one thing I'll say in general is that Deshaun Watson is coming back. All right, sorry about that, guys. But the one thing I'll say is that the next 3 games, what's my goal? We have to go 2-1. It's just what it is. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. How are we going to beat the Bills? I have no idea. Maybe run the ball down their throat. The Packers ran the ball for over 130. So at the end of the day, and that was a pretty shit show by the Packers, and they still kept it close somehow. At the end of the day, the Bills game is going to be tough. It's a loss. It's at Buffalo. It's a loss. We have to beat Tom Brady at home. He's been sucking. God forbid the Panthers beat him. And we beat the Panthers at the Panthers. So at the end of the day, what it comes down to is we have to beat the Dolphins. Yes, they're a great team. They probably will beat us, but we have to win that game. We have a bye week. We can prep for them. Prep for Tyreek Hill. You prep for Jalen Waddle. You have 2 weeks to prep. Get a game plan. Go beat Miami. You then hopefully go beat the Bucs. You lose versus the Bills. You go 2-1. Then Watson comes back. You're going to be 5-6. And then 5-6, Watson takes over. You would hope that Watson can just go on a tear. And if not, that sucks. You hope for the best. You got to prep for Watson. I'm just going to say it 2-1 or bust. That's what it comes to. Because 5-6 is not, it's not unrecoverable. Like, you can recover from 5-6, but 4-7 is not going to cut it. So, or no, wait. Yeah, that'd be 4-7. So yeah, 4-7 is not going to cut it. So it's 5-6 or better. 6-5 would be a miracle. But I'm telling you right now, once Deshaun Watson comes back, I think we're going to see that ceiling raised in this team. Give me your thoughts on the Cleveland Browns outlook. We're going to go from there. And at the end of the day, I mean, yeah, we're 2 games back from division from the Ravens. But at the end of the day, dude, you got to go out there, play your toughest, and we did tonight. Happy Halloween. Take care.